the 5th, and it's the United Nations World Day of Soil. It is Christmas time, and we talk about the importance of giving at Christmas time. We like to give to our families and our friends and the people we love the most, but sometimes it's good for us to think about how we can actually give to the environment around us, or to how we can give back to the planet that's been supporting us and feeding us and nurturing us. And the reason that Soil Day is so important is because we're trying to highlight the fact that we need a solution to the amount of pollution that is in our soil. At least 1/3 of our soil is completely degraded from using chemicals in commercial farming and from using other pollutants that come from urban waste and from industry activities and stuff like that. Degradation, or this kind of pollution build-up in our soils, ends up polluting the food that we're eating, the water that we're drinking, and the air that we're breathing. And it's kind of this invisible impact that's going on and on and on, but none of us really have visualization on this. It's not really obvious to the eye that this problem is getting worse and worse and worse over time. Okay? And for many of us on this planet, we're struggling to feed ourselves and to find clean water sources that we can drink from. And the population is only growing more and more each day. By the year 2050, the population is estimated to get to around 9 billion people. And at this point, we're really going to start having a problem if we don't think about ways that we can start helping and regenerating the environment today. So what can we do about it? Well, we can start thinking on an individual basis, how we can have an impact on a kind of local level. So things like, normally we're going shopping for our food for Christmas time, or food in general. We're going to the big supermarket chains to get all of our usual goodies. The problem from this is because these big supermarket chains rely on these big commercial agricultural industries that are using all these pollutants that we're talking about. So the idea is that maybe we can come away from the supermarket chains and buy local. We can go to our organic superstores, or we can go to the markets in our area and start changing our habits of where we're buying our food. And another great idea is to start thinking about our consumption habits, how we can start to limit the amount of waste that we're putting out into the environment. You know, everything that we're putting out there needs to be disposed of or needs to be treated, otherwise it's getting into our landfills, and then it's getting into our food productions, it's getting into our water systems, and it's causing this ongoing problem. So for today, really, I wanted to put the challenge out to come up with maybe at least one idea of how we can start doing something differently in our daily lives to help our environment. So even if you think about ways you can reduce your plastic consumption, ways that you can start buying local, healthy, fresh, organic produce, or even better yet, maybe even start to grow your own food, grow your own herbs on your balcony, grow some tomatoes in your backyard, whatever. It's a lot of fun, and it's super tasty, and it's super healthy, and it's going to reduce the impact on the rest of the globe. You're becoming less and less reliant on fossil fuels this way. There's no transporting your veggies from one country to another country to your supermarkets and then into your home. You know, it's right there in your local area. Go and grab it from local farmers. Eat seasonally. You know, we all like to have these gourmet products all year round, but really if we can eat seasonally, you know, physically it's better for our bodies. We get a lot more nutrition out of it, because if it's grown that time of year, then it's the right time of year to consume it. It makes sense, right? Becoming more in touch with nature and what's actually happening. So yeah, don't forget, we are nature as well. Humans are not separate from nature, we are a part of nature. And so it's important that in order to take care of ourselves and to take care of our family, our loved ones, our close ones, we need to also think about our environment, how we impact our environment with our daily lifestyle choices. So feel free to leave any comments on this post as well about how you're reducing your waste, about how you're consuming sustainable products or sustainable food sources, anything like that. Let us know what you come up with or what you want to try for that day, and let's share it with everybody. Happy holidays!